is really a very special day. This is the time that you show your best. Your best in attire, best in makeup for ladies, best of the best. Including your teachers, they are also on their best, in their best. So I'm here also not only to welcome you, but to inspire you. I know without me talking here in front, without me inspiring you, you are all inspired. Hindi ba? Yes, including us. We are inspired because we are out of the classroom, we are out of the school, you are, and we are on our best dresses and suits. So, what more can we ask for? Once in a while, we need to get out of the classroom. We need to go to a special place. And because of that, we are all inspired. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this affair. Because, as I've said, this is once in a lifetime, once in a year, once when you are in grade 10, 9 and 10. Make the most of this day, make the most of this affair, because there will be no more like this tomorrow and the following days. Because after this, we are preparing for the recognition and graduation, moving up for the grade 10. So to each and everyone, good afternoon and enjoy the day. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that very warm welcome and inspiring message.
An ordinary candle is a cylinder of hollow wax or other solid fat, containing a wick to give light when burning, to formal gatherings and special occasions like JS Prom. Candle plays an important role. Its light to the natural conditions permits vision and luminosity, unopposed to darkness. Light suggests a state of being visible, known, or exposed. In the case of our symbolic candle, it stands for wisdom and enlightenment that is very necessary in shaping the youth for their future. It also stands for the mission of Christ the King College of Cavite Foundation, to provide education which promotes the development of human person for nation building. As for the lighting of symbolic candle, please welcome the advisors of grade 9 and grade 10. Mrs. Ritercisa C. Bayalas, Mrs. Emelita F. Terania, and Mrs. Aileen M. Meralias of grade 10.
Mr. Ramsey Balte and Mrs. Gloria Tabuya of grade 9.
The candles that we are lighting symbolize the enlightenment brought by the education that Christ the King College of Cavite Foundation Incorporated is providing you. May there be lights will continually guide you in your pursuit for more education towards a brighter tomorrow.
Advisors, and also to the symbolic
Transfer of symbolic candle by the grade 10 to the grade 9. And in return, to bid goodbye and good luck, the grade 9 will offer a garland and a corsage to the grade 10. This particularly ceremony marks the kicking off of the grade 10 as the grade 9 receives their responsibilities handed down to them by the grade 10. Ladies and gentlemen, the grade 9 and the grade 10 in the transfer of the symbolic candle.
Okay, Mom, did you remember your prom night?
Sad to say I did not experience this kind of event. We are so lucky to experience this kind of special moment. How about you, Mom?
No, the same with you, Mom. I did not experience that also. So again, you're luckier now, grade 9 and 10, because you had this unforgettable experience. What a nice venue. Later on, what a good food. And of course, the attire. Gorgeous and amazing.
Declaration for one's last will.
We just witnessed the transfer of the symbolic candle. May I request the ladies and gentlemen to go back to their seats and remain silent as we continue the program. Okay, may I also remind you guys to please keep the candles, garlands, and corsets as your souvenir, and of course as part of your bookbinding activities in Filipino. Be sure to take them home tonight. They will also light the candle per table. Okay, they are lighting the candle per table. What is the symbolism of candle? Okay, but be careful.
Declaration of one's last will. It bequests personal possession and property. In the JS prom, this is the most awaited part. This must be full of surprises. So, please listen carefully as the grade 10 representatives announce the names to whom they bestow their attributes, characteristics, and positions. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. John Clemens and Padlan of 10 Hebrews and Miss Mary Tricia Joy P. Purvis of 10 Jude as they will read to us simultaneously their class will and testament.
To our beloved school directress, Dr. Elvira K. Directo, to her daughter who is also a principal, Mrs. Maria Aileen D. Garol, and to her husband, Mr. Mariano N. Garol, to our dearest faculty members, to the members of graduating class 2017 to 2018, and of course, to our successors, a pleasant afternoon to all of us.
High school gives us the most unforgettable moments and experiences in life. But time flies so fast. All the memories from the beginning of our high school days will be greatly treasured. The time we spent together, even though not all of us were close, the humiliations that our batch had shared, and the frustrations that honestly tortured our brains were the things that we would never forget. Those things made us the person who we are now.
And of course, we are sending our most gratitude to our alma mater, Christ the King College of Cavite Foundation Incorporated, for helping us to show the best version of ourselves, for what we are capable of, for giving us a wonderful experience, the knowledge, the confidence to face the world, and great friends and classmates. Junior high school was indeed a great journey.
But time has come. We have to move forward and face the reality of starting a new beginning as senior high school. So we, the members of the grading class 2017 to 2018, are handing down our last will and testament.
To the grade 9 who possess such personalities and unique talents, we proudly bestow the following. The Scholastic Award of Mary Grace Loresto, Roel Jandaria and Jerome Bigbig, to Gia Alison de la Serna and Nathaniel Ocampo.
The math scientist, Abigail Ann Torres, Mayor Grace De Resto, and Relisa Puerto, to Hubert Cabangon and Gerald Carl Paez.
The living calculators John Fred Musa, Angelo Salvador, and John Cholo Butron, to Judre Gabriel and Irish Joyce Montalia.
The famous encoders, Vincent Buiza, Roy Christian Beredo, and Lemar Sesmundo, to Cedric James Solomon and Paulo Morillo.
The Olympians Jerry Fernandez, Leopoldo Curado, Randall Co, and John Christopher Caberio, to Karil Tindok and Vincent Disales.
The book lovers, Erlinda Recto, Nicole Angela Matre, and Mary Joy Fabro, to Nadine Royce Nunez and Hannah Elcano.
The art angels Mark Joshua de la Cruz, Ariston Salipot, Harvey Klein Filard, to Eliza May Biza and Ivy Lynn Reyes.
The campus songbirds, John Clemens Padlan, John Jobel Villegas, and Nazarene Ira May de Bagante, to Jean Laban and Hannah Joy, Mark Anthony Torres, Michael Vincent Garces, and Raty John Mescal, to Bon
Angel
Angelo
Wayne Mendoza, Jasper Maralit, and Rex Mapusaw, to Ashley May Valdesco and Francesca Manalo.
Alasin, to Kenneth Pajo and Maria Erica Fabregas.
The Morena Beauties of Julian Gail Paglia and Ria Danica Pantino, to Eliza May Ganan and Karen Octavian.
The White Walkers, Rosie Dagoy, Alain Caril Oquialta, Jonalyn Salmorin, and Almira Chudoro, to Luis Enrico Joso, and Christine Claire Catalan.
Cero, and Hubert Cabal.
The Rich Kids of Beverly Hills, Mariel Marcelo, and Lea Marie Sukgang, to Leonardo Fermil, Mac Ian Alcalde, and Christian Sergio.
Andre George Nieva, and Noel Andretan.
The Sleeping Beauties, Jordan Alvarez, Arnold Canonico Jr., Jomari Quinana, R.G. Rojas,
Dennis Sarle, Jimmy Lebel, Oscar Ducante, and Renz Bautista, to Pierre Carbos and Richard Tinier.
to Jonami Salvalosa and Eliza May Pampilona.
The Slenderman, Ryan Paul de Asis.
The members of the Camp Kawayan Kids.
The Ninoy Aquino International Airport, Filosofia Oreo, Kairis Luban and Iyo Torres, to Sheila
The Mona Lisa, Mark Anthony Inalgan and Hershey Lawas, to Danica Aspiras and Erica May Canonico.
Casero.
The K-pop Army, Alfreya Micha and Krista J. Terado, to Franz Domasic, Nomelin Borado and Lorraine Ann de Lima. The determination and unity of 10 Hebrews, 10 Jude, and 10 John, to 9 Thessalonians and 9
Any nation today and tomorrow.
We hope that you will always do what you are supposed to do. In the testimony hereof, we, the members of the graduating class of 2017 to 2018, hereafter set our hats to the stake. February 16, 2018, in Paradiso Terrestre.
I, Jack Clemens and Padlan,
And I am Mary Tricia Joy Piperhis, are wishing a very good luck for more wonderful experience to everybody. God bless and have fun.
Thank you, Ms. Verghese and Mr. Padlan. With a great testament this year, we hope that they will be well taken by the great man.
And for the acceptance of the class will and testament, let us invite in front the grade 9 vice presidents. Mr. Chris J. Ferrer, Vice President 9 Thessalonians.
Ms. Iris Joyce D. Montalia, Vice President 9 Philippians.
Accepting your class will and testament. We promise to continue the school's desirable tradition and uplift its good name and reputation to the community. We also promise to retain the perfection in us for leadership and excellence. Thank you and good luck to your senior high school education.
Thank you, grade 10 and grade 9. Congrats.
He is a detachable instrument for turning the clutch or bolt of a lock to unlock in order to lock or unlock. It is anything that serves to disclose, open, or solve something. It also opens or prepares a way.
Our symbolic candle stands for an opener for the gate of our ambition, of our dreams, and of our success. For the transfer of the symbolic key, may I call in the presidents, vice presidents, and representatives of grade 10 to hand down the key to the grade 9. Miss Mary Grace R. Loresto,
President of 10 Hebrews.
Mr. Roel John C. Daria,
President of 10 Jude.
and Mr. Jerome J. D.B.
President of 10 John. And to accept the symbolic key, may I also invite
Miss Gia Alison de la Serna,
President 9 Thessalonians,
Mr. John L. Nathaniel F. Ocampo,
We, the grade 10, are handing down to you this symbolic key. This symbolizes an opener to the truth into the school's portal to education. Promise to us to maintain the good name of our school as it conquer educational leadership not only in our province but the whole Philippines. Be proud, your Christ the Kenyans. Thank you, and this time we say goodbye till we meet again. In behalf of the juniors, we accept this symbolic key. May this serve as an opener to our way in search for wisdom that is sure key to our success. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you guys for such a dramatic transfer of symbol.
prophecy is a prediction made under the divine influence and decision. It is the prognostication of the future. For the class prophecy of 2017-2018, our big question is, what they will be after 10 years from now?
Let's definitely be the question. So, to answer the question, let's call in the prophets and the prophetesses of the grade 10, Mr. John Randall G. Lissing of 10 John, and Miss Julian Gale C. Paglia of 10 Hebrews, as they will read to us their class prophecy.
Good afternoon. We don't know what the future holds for us.
But with determination and effort, we have based each and everyone's own unique personalities to create a prophecy. The Class Prophecy 2018. The sound of my alarm clock ringing was the first thing I heard when I woke up. I let out a yawn and looked at the calendar. The date was February 16, 2028. The date next to it, which was February 17, encircled in red.
Look at that. It's already 2028. My dream of traveling around the world starts tomorrow. It only seems like yesterday we were still in high school.
I saw